Hey everybody, this is Jonathan here with Pinnacle Outdoor Traditions, and today I am doing an unboxing video because I got a new toy. Yes, I'm excited. I love guns. I do. I absolutely love guns, and I got today a new deer rifle, and I'm really excited about it. I'm excited for several reasons, and we'll get into that, but I want to introduce the gun to you. We'll do another video after this one, the bore sighting and mounting of the scope, and then later date we'll get out to the range and actually sight it in and shoot it and give you a full-on review of it. But today we're just going to go through the stuff that I got. I do have ammo on the way for it. Not here yet, but we can show you the stuff that we do have. So what we have here today, scope goes with it, scope rings, but let's start off with the main event. This is a Ruger American Gen 2 Predator in 450 Bushmaster. The thumper. I have been wanting this round for a while for several reasons. One, I've been wanting to have something I could take to the Midwest. I've been wanting to plan and do a Ohio trip, and I want to be able to go during gun season if I can, and be able to have something that's legal. So this is a straight wall cartridge deer rifle that can be used effectively. I mean, out to about 200-300 yards. For me, it'll probably be 100-150 because I don't have the ability to practice further than that. The other reason I'm excited over this gun, I had a 450 Bushmaster in the original Bushmaster AR platform 20-inch barreled fixed stock rifle years ago, and I actually sold that gun in order to pay for the movers to move up here to North Carolina, and I want it back. I've been wanting that round back for a long time because I knew what this thing can do. I shot this round down in Florida when I owned it, back when there was actual phone books that were like this thick, and went through 3 of them and still kicked like 9 feet of dirt up in the berm that it hit. I mean, it just hits its target like a freight train. And it may be considered overkill to some of y'all. I don't really care. To me, I love it. I love a big honking heavy round that gets through the brush that's around here and really impacts. I mean, that deer, you hit it, you're going to know it. That deer is going to react, and it's usually going to be a pretty quick and lethal shot. So shooting it with a little bit of a Thor tie, as it's called, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. So to the unboxing. Got the receipt. Picked this up from Sportsman's Warehouse just because it was actually the best deal online. I was able to order it online and get the best deal for it, so that's where I went. I have looked at it at the store briefly just to check it out, make sure everything looked right, but I haven't gone through it in any other detail since. It's still got the tape on it from the store. Also got a Crossfire 2 by Vortex. This is a 3-9x50 scope. I wanted a 50mm objective lens to let in a little more of that low light. I've been having some struggles with some of the smaller scopes that I've had over the years. As I'm getting older, my eyesight's not quite as good, and having that larger objective will allow me to be able to stay in the game just a few minutes longer. This particular scope has the MOA reticle in it, which means that it's got the reticle set up for the bullet drop compensation. This one is set for a straight wall cartridge. It actually says on the box that it's optimized for 450 Bushmaster, 470 Government, and 350 Legend. So the scope is set up for this kind of rifle. I also got some scope rings for it. These I'm taking a chance on. I've heard the name before, the name brand. It's CVLife. Found them on Amazon. They were cheap, really. I think they were 10 or 15 bucks for a set of high rings, and read a little bit on them, read the reviews. It sounded really good. Has the features and things that I like. So we're going to try them out. We're going to see if the cheap Amazon name brand actually works or not. So these are the scope rings I picked out for it. We're going to get into this and show you the rifle. So what comes with the gun itself? We have, of course, gun lock. Nice safety feature gun lock if you need it. Comes with a full stainless steel bolt. The bolt let the car go by. Sorry, I'm out in my shop, by the way. So if you hear some echoes, I apologize. The bolt, full stainless steel bolt, 3-lugged, 1, 2, 3. Oversized handle, and it's Cerakoted. Cerakoting is a really nice process. It's like a ceramic coating process that really helps in preventing rust and just, you know, corrosion, things that happen to a gun. So the handle itself is Cerakoted, the bolt is not. The barrel and the action on the gun is also Cerakoted to match. Magazine. Got the rifle itself here, which I'll tell you, at the store when he handed me the gun, my first thought was, this is a lot lighter than I was expecting. I know the round, I know the 450 round, I know how it is, and this might work me a little bit when I shoot it as light as this gun is. I believe it's 6.5 pounds, if memory serves, something in that neighborhood. 22-inch Cerakoted barrel with a factory installed compensator on the end. So that'll at least reduce the muzzle rise. Picatinny rail across the top for mounting your scope. Okay, it's got your your bolt release button right here on the side, as well as a nice 3-position trigger, or safety. Full up is ready to fire. Second position allows you, there we go. Second position allows you to work the bolt while keeping the trigger locked. And then the lock position all the way down means that the gun is fully locked, fully safe. A couple of other nice features about this rifle. A couple other things I want to mention. One is it's already got a built-in cheek weld that you can replace with other cheek welds from Ruger. And it's got a length of pull adjustment in the stock. Now this length of pull adjustment, it goes either from 12 inches by taking the insert out, or 13 3/4 of an inch by leaving the insert in. But it allows you to shorten the stock up if you've got shorter arms, bulkier clothing, or you've got like a youth hunter or a female hunter who would like to use it. The stock itself is a synthetic stock, but it's got a really cool textured pattern to it. It's almost like paint splotches. Green with these like brown and black, I don't know, like I said, it looks like kind of like a paint splotch to me. But it feels really good in the hand. That texture really helps with the grip on it. Feels really nice. It feels like you got a good solid purchase even with gloves or in like a wetter condition. And just something that was cool is the rear swivel there is kind of hid away. So it's got a really good feel. It feels nice in the hand. Yeah, so it needs to be in that middle position in order to insert the bolt. One other feature about this gun that I really liked, what made me decide on it, really short throw. A nice 70-degree short throw allows you to work that action really quick. Comes with the Ruger adjustable trigger, which from the factory, probably I'd say 5-pound trigger pull. Little heavy, but there's no take up to it. No slack, just a solid wall, smooth break, nice and crisp. So the trigger feels good. It is adjustable, so I will probably look at that, look at the book, figure out how the adjustments work, how to get to it. I'm sure there's probably a little set screw somewhere in there. That's how these usually work. And I'll probably lighten it up just a little bit in order to get it where I want. Y'all notice when my hand grabs that, it's taking the safety off. That is one thing that I read in the reviews, and I can see what they're talking about. As soon as I grab that, you can hear that safety goes off real easy. So that's something I need to keep in mind. You know, as I'm in a tree stand, as I go to get a deer or whatever, that safety is quick, which is nice if I want to take it off quickly. Not so nice though if I'm grabbing the gun and my hand happens to rove up and push it off while I'm walking. Got our magazine, which looks like, yep, simple in and out, simple release. I did not look at replacement magazines or like extras or anything of that nature. Just getting it as is. Does have in the package your normal instruction manual, which I will be reading. Tells you a little bit about the gun. It'll tell me how to adjust that trigger. So, all in all, the gun was about 600 bucks, and which is a good, middle of the range pricing for a nice bolt action rifle. It's got a lot of nice features like the adjustable trigger, the Cerakoted barrel, the compensator, the synthetic stock with the extra texture, the length of pull adjustment, the cheek weld, the Picatinny rail, the 70-degree throw for the bolt. All of that, adds up. These are all features that the manufacturer puts into it in order to make the gun more desirable for the shooter, something that the hunter, the shooter wants to have. I like them. These are all features that I actually prefer and like in a gun, and something that I wanted. So this gives me that capability. A lot of the guns that have these type of features, you're going to be spending $8,000–9,000 for a, like a Bergara or a Christensen or one of the higher end Brownings or Remington, something of that nature. So to me, it's a really nice setup for the price. Point's really good. Shoulders real naturally. I like where the cheek weld hits. Feels real good. Looking forward to getting the scope on it, seeing how that works out with it as well. That being said, let's look at the scope. I have not opened this up. I got this a couple of days ago from Amazon. Waited for this video. All right. I've had several Vortex scopes. I have an expectation that comes with them. Because I know the quality of optic that they produce is really good. I really like their stuff. It's really good clear glass and holds up really well. Plus it has the lifetime warranty. So as you can see, it comes with scope cap. Very nice and clear reticle. Really good view. Also gets you a little cleaning cloth. I like to keep these handy. And then your owner's manual and kind of paraphernalia from Vortex. Exactly what I expected to see. Exactly what Vortex, has come to earn in their reputation. Last but not least are the scope rings. One of the things that I really liked about this and why I decided to go with these, and you can see they've got the double screw at the top of the ring, and if you look a little more closely, see those are Torx heads. One of the problems I've always had, and it's the same way on the side too, is stripping out the screw using an Allen wrench on your scope rings. They're usually either you're going to strip the screw out or you're going to strip the wrench out, but either way, when you go to torque those things down, they don't hold up very well. Once you're torqued down, they're good, they're solid, but the head is just, it doesn't have enough bite, doesn't have enough purchase. Torx heads give you a whole lot more surface area to grab hold of when you're torquing those things down and getting them set up. To me, that's a really nice feature. The other thing that caught my eye, those actually are slotted for a Picatinny rail. So when you pick your spot out on your rail with these rings, you actually have these pieces of aluminum material that set between the rail, which is going to give you a tighter bond to the rail itself. When you go to put a scope ring on, you've got normally just got that one screw coming through and there's a little bit of wiggle room. So as you're going and setting things up and torquing things down, that's something you have to be aware of. Really interested to see how well this works out, but I have my theories that this is really going to make setting this up and setting it in place just 100% better, just a whole lot more purchase. So I'm really excited to try these out. These are the features that caught my attention. You can see it's CVLife is the name of the manufacturer there. A really nice setup. Even comes with spare screws and spare wrenches in case you don't have the torque wrench you need or you mess up one of the screws. All in all, I'm really happy with the purchase. Everything feels good, everything looks good. Anxious to get it on the gun, get the scope on the gun, and get it out to the range. We're going to do another quick short video to show you how I like to set up my scopes on my rifles and what I do to go through to bore sight it, and then in a couple of days we'll do the range day, sighting it in, review, what the ammo does, all that fun stuff. So guys, that's the gun. I'm looking forward to it. New deer rifle for this season. Hopefully going to be going down to South Carolina in October, trying this thing out on a whitetail, and then of course our deer season comes in November up here, trying it out again some more there. So stay tuned for all that. Stay tuned for the scope mounting and the range day, and hopefully you guys like it. Please, if you do, make sure to hit that like button, make a comment, tell me if you've shot the 450 before. I'd be interested. I shot it out of the AR, but I've never shot it out of the bolt action rifle. Tell me if you've done both and noticed a difference. And please hit subscribe to the channel. There's a few gun reviews on here, and then a whole lot of hunting and a whole lot of fishing, which is what I love to do and what I love to show y'all. So please stick around for all of it, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Bye. According to my levels, everything should be leveled out and squared. According to my eye, it looks pretty good. I think we're good. Well, what do you know? I got it on pretty good. First try. Woohoo!